By now we all know that when we put the effort into our outfit, we're gonna feel better in our skin. That's not really a secret, but what is really surprising and what no one seems to talk about, and I just recently experienced it, is that even when you love the outfit, you may still feel like something is off and you're not having the confidence that you're supposed to have. That is why I believe it's crucial, before we just go out and start dressing well, it's crucial to identify how we want to feel in our outfits and also what are our life goals. And today I'm gonna give you the full guide of why and how we should dress our best and how this helps us achieve our goals faster. Here I have an outfit that in a business setting I would feel absolutely amazing in. I have a sleeveless turtleneck, black blazer, black pants and black ballerinas. Very chic, very stylish. So you can see there is absolutely nothing wrong with this outfit, but if I change the circumstances and if I would go on a first date in this outfit, all of a sudden I wouldn't feel my best. Even though the outfit is gorgeous, it doesn't really give me confidence to achieve what I want to achieve. On a first date, I want to be attractive, I want to be playful, I want to be feminine, and this one just doesn't do it. And I know this sounds very, very obvious. Obviously, I knew before filming this video, I knew that we have to dress differently for different occasions, but what I didn't realize is how big of a difference small details can make. That's why I'm pointing this out. And this all brings me to step number one, which is to identify your starting point. And how we can do that is by simply brainstorming on the question, where is my style holding me back right now? Here I suggest that you write down anything that comes to mind and also try to be as specific as possible, because the more specific you are, the easier you can solve your problem. And now to give you some examples, I'm gonna share my own results because I have a confession to make. For the last couple of months, I haven't really been motivated to dress my best, and even though it was kind of a habit and I still dressed up in my usual outfits, something felt off, the spark was missing, and I didn't feel the way I wanted to feel. And that's the whole reason I have all of these steps for you, is because I really needed them for myself first. And now I can attest that they're truly working. But yeah, like I said, I'm gonna share my results with you as an example. And I have everything on my laptop right here. But pretty much when I was answering this question, what I've realized is that when I work from home and I dress in my usual outfits, I often feel too restrictive, delicate, and uncomfortable. But then on the other hand, I also realize that when I wanna feel comfortable when I'm working from home, I often dress in my activewear or loungewear pieces. And then at the end, I don't feel productive or put together. And then lastly, I also realized that when I'm relaxing at home on a Sunday, on my days off, I don't feel cute or feminine. As you can see, I was very specific and also very mindful of the environment and the circumstances of where this is going on, because usually we won't have style problems in every single situation, just in a few. Now, step two is to get more clarity. And here what you want to do from your list of problem areas, you want to pick the one that brings you the most pain so you can solve this one first. And once you have it, you again brainstorm on another question, which is, how do I want to feel in this situation instead? Again, I'm gonna give you my results here as well, and I actually have two answers, because I realized when I was identifying my style problem areas that the first two are pretty much two different sides of the same coin, and they both require one solution. So what I wrote down is that I want to bridge comfort and style when I'm working from home. I want to feel put together and productive so I can do my best work, and then also feel great if I run errands and leave the house. And if that wasn't enough, I also wrote down that I want to be very comfortable and practical in my outfit so I can do some things around the house, like empty the dishwasher, fold laundry, stuff like that, because usually when I'm on computer and I need a break, that's something that I do. And then the answer for my second problem is that I want to feel cute and feminine at home without sacrificing on comfort. Both are very specific and very useful. And something that I want to quickly mention here, in case you heard about the 3-style word method, is that this is not the same approach. Yes, we're using adjectives, but we're going beyond our style essence. We're also focusing on practicality, on comfort, and all of that important stuff. And we're also focusing on specific situations and not just general style essence. Now, very excitingly, we can move to step number 3, which is to close the gap. And again, I have another question here. Who is surprised? And what you want to answer here is, what can I do to close the gap? Very simple. And you can create a list with anything that comes to mind. Just because you wrote it down, it doesn't mean you have to do it, but you just want to brainstorm and be free and open. Of course, I'm gonna give you my answers as well. So for my first style problem, I realized that I can try combining pieces from my activewear capsule wardrobe with my main one. Then I can also try to wear more dresses like I'm wearing today, because dresses for me are usually very comfortable but still stylish. Then I also realized that I can put more emphasis on jewelry, I can play with my makeup more, I can paint my nails more often, and I also wrote down that I can add more comfortable, relaxed, stylish pieces to my main capsule wardrobe. And then for my second problem, I wrote things down such as I can wear mascara, I can apply my face tanner to my face the night before, so in the morning I have a healthy glow without the foundation. I can also add jewelry to my outfits, which I don't normally do when I'm relaxing at home. I can create a cute braid, which is something I feel very feminine in. I also had an idea that I can add cute fluffy socks to my activewear capsule wardrobe, and lastly that I can buy new cute earrings that I can wear at home, that I can shower in, and that I can also lay on the side so they're not uncomfortable. So those were kind of my ideas, and since then I really experimented with everything that I've written down on the list, and that's something that I suggest for you as well. I really suggest that you start with inexpensive, quick ones first, so you can avoid unnecessary purchases, because I know in the past when I had a style problem, the first thing that I did is I bought new pieces, but since then I'm a lot more mindful, and I've realized that small details can make a huge change. For example, for my second problem, I realized that just the face tanner, the mascara, and the braid are enough for me to feel cute and feminine, so I didn't have a need to buy anything new. But for my first problem, even though I started playing with jewelry more and I started wearing more dresses, I still felt something is missing. So at the end, I decided to add more pieces, relaxed pieces to my main capsule wardrobe, which you've seen in my latest video. So that's pretty much my approach here. You want to be like a Leo scientist and find the best return on your investment. And now I would love to ask you that if you're enjoying this video so far, you give it a thumbs up. It really helps me out. And also, if you've come so far, leave a lipstick emoji down below. We haven't done this in a while and I've been kind of missing it. I think it's so fun. So yeah, just like and leave an emoji. Thank you. And now we can continue with step number 4, and that is to observe what you're feeling after you're implementing the changes in your life, because when we start dressing a little bit differently, we should see the results very quickly. But in case you're not sure what to look out for, I'm gonna give you 5 universal signs you will know that this is working. First sign is that you will become more confident in your ability to achieve your goals in that particular environment. So that is something to look out for. If you're dressing properly for your goals, once you put the outfit together, the whole look together, you should feel more confident to achieve what you wanted to achieve. And then the second sign is that you will feel more productive, or if nothing else, more intentional. This is kind of an extension of the previous point, because when we're feeling confident, we're more likely to take action in the first place. And even if our goal is to relax at home, when we're feeling cute and put together, we're more likely to do things that truly recharge us, like maybe taking a walk or doing yoga, reading a book, taking a bath, something low-key like that, instead of just spending the entire day on the sofa binge watching TV and possibly eating like a slob. Because I have a confession to make, but when I feel like a slob, I'm more likely to eat like a slob as well. That's why when I'm at home, I put the effort in to look cute and feminine, because then I just take better care of myself. Then another thing to look out for is that you'll become more spontaneous, because when you dress up in the morning, your entire day is your oyster. If you know those days when you don't dress up in the morning versus the days where you put the effort in, if you look back, you can really see a difference in spontaneity. Because I personally, when I dress up and then I get a call for a friend if we want to meet, I'm more likely to leave the house and meet them. Or even if no one calls me, I'm more likely to get out of the house, run some errands, do some fun things, because I feel good in my skin, I feel productive, I feel on top of the world. And that's also the reason I love dressing up so much, because I'm more likely to be social. As an introvert, that is very important. Now, the fourth sign is that you will start to respect yourself more, because when you go the extra mile, you put the effort into your outfit so you can look better, feel better, achieve your goals faster. better, you're going to respect that because it takes work. It's not always easy, and you're almost gonna deepen your friendship with yourself. I know that is what happens with me. You're gonna be a little bit more grateful to yourself and also feel a little bit more proud, and that is a really beautiful feeling, and also that is something that you will exude as well. And then the fifth sign is that you will experience so much more joy in your life once you start becoming creative. You're dressing up for yourself, you're expressing your personality, you're gonna have so much fun, you're gonna have so much more joy, it's gonna be seen on your face, you're gonna exude it, and it's gonna be amazing. This is one of my favorite benefits of all. Now at this point, two things can happen. First is that you're experiencing the benefits that I just mentioned, which means that all of the steps are working and you can congratulate yourself and just continue with the good work. And once you feel you really got this, it's almost automated, then you can return to step 2 and pick another problem area and work on that one as well. But on the other hand, maybe you applied everything that I mentioned in this video to your life and you're still not feeling the desired effect. Now in this situation, you can go to step number 5, which is to troubleshoot. Here I'm gonna go over 3 potential reasons that are stopping us from feeling our best. And the first one is we're afraid to step out of our comfort zone. That it's very common when we lived our life for years and years and decades. Usually we have an idea of who we are, what we are. And remember in step 2, when I asked you to identify how you wanna feel in this situation, maybe you weren't dreaming bold enough, big enough. So even though you did your best to close the gap was too small to begin with. So that's why I suggest that if you feel that is the issue, you go back to step 2, brainstorm again and go out of your comfort zone a little bit more. Maybe the gap is gonna be now bigger and that is a little bit frightening, but that's okay. That's why I love fashion so much, is because it can really help us feel different and it can help us bridge the gap so much sooner. And then the second thing that can hold us back is that we're copying other people, because even though we dreamt big and we wrote down really aspiring things, we maybe have no idea how this looks for us, so we just go out and copy what other people in that position are doing. But then when we put the outfit on, we feel like we're wearing a costume, something feels off, it doesn't feel authentic, and we don't get that confidence we were looking for. Here the important word is the word costume, because if you ever feel costumey in your outfit, try tweaking it so it feels more like you. Change a few details here and there. And also I want to mention, because we all have different body types, we have different skin undertones, we have different hair colors, we have different lifestyles, what may look amazing on someone else may look really awful on you, and that is nothing wrong with you. So never ever take it personally that something is lacking with you. You're absolutely fine, just you have to tweak it to your personal style and your personality. That's it. And then the third thing that can happen is the opposite of the second one, and that is that we lack inspiration. We don't know even where to start. And in this situation, you can use alter egos to your advantage. So you can pick a celebrity, a person you really like in real life, or I think the best one, TV character, because TV characters usually have very specific outfit formulas, they have signature styles, so it's very easy to get inspiration from them. But you want to pick one person and take inspiration from that. So that is going to be kind of your alter ego, but again, you don't want to copy, you just want to take inspiration from there. For example, I imagine that if I would work in an office, I would dress something like Fallon Carrington. Maybe I would look a little bit out of place, but she has really structured outfits, but they are very colorful, which is something that I absolutely love. Or I even love Blair Waldorf. I think her style is so unique, so special, but again, I'll have to personalize it because that one can become a little bit too costumey on me very quickly. But if you have any characters that quickly come to mind as I'm talking about this, maybe that is something that you can draw your inspiration from. All of this that I mentioned today, it's gonna make a huge difference. But if you want to go even deeper, you want to go underneath and you want to change some internal beliefs about your style, about your confidence, then I suggest that you watch this video after this one. Thank you for stopping by today, and I will see you next time.